Settings, controls, vibration, feedback. Where's my DRS? I'm going to is that an option? Let me just check if that isn't already binded to something. It's not, so I can just do that. So basically, I have a clutch pedal, and I can just assign that to something. That's awesome. To be fair, because it can be a bit annoying, I might just do that for that one as well. Add to that as well. Right, let's try that again. Where am I losing out time-wise? First sector, the middle sector. Kevin's on really high wings. Yeah, he's on high wings. Either that or he's using his ERS in different places. There's a bit of a guy red to the spot. So. That is the worst fucking getting out of the way I've ever seen in my life. I think my connection's... So I'm gonna leave General VC because no one else is in here. And I'm gonna... I can't hear anyone, I think I mute with everyone. And then I'm gonna go and do my own thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new commentator in the box, and it's me once again, Will, joining you live here for a restart, it seems like. Striker, our leader for now. Oh, sorry, no, he is Striker, yeah. Let's see how he can do off this restart, and he's already getting going now. Great start there from Toro. Now, I don't think Striker is in the lead. May just be a lag at the moment. Toro, a great start. Restart from him. We are lap 8. We haven't missed too much. Hope you are all well as well. Yellow flag further back as well. We've got retirement on the straight to the ladies there. ERT Kevin, is that going to be another safety car? Hopefully not. But like, who did it? It was Cairo. Cairo went around there, sadly up turn 2 there. Now on board with Anderson from yesterday. Had some good performances. Let's see what he can do as well. Now, fast pass, also trying to put pressure on its as well. Now, any move further back, we have still got Ruben in here at the moment. Now, look, we've got side-by-side action there. That's G-Man going to look to go around the outside this time, around the Katana there. Katana just from his side-by-side action. We've got a Stabber in the outside line there. He's going to go into the wall there, and a huge impact. You could already tell that was going to happen there. And off goes, it seems to be 3 missed upon it, and another safety car is deployed out here. So that was not something we were expecting to see, but it has happened, and we've now got a full safety car. Once again, the drivers will be making their way towards the pit lane. Side-by-side action between those two, between the Murphy and the Remus. Now, Remus, a famous name, also in here as well. Now, this is a Saturday race, so this is a, last week we did it on a Sunday, so I think it's finished up a bit more. Now, Vastas is trying to see what he can do as well. Now, all these drivers are going to be, I'm sure, making their way into the pit lane. If we're going to have even there, we've already got the tyre conditions on there. Now, penalty-wise, I don't think we've got too many heavy penalties, but none of the drivers really are struggling. We saw Toro on a 20-lap stint, I think. That was the main thing. 10-second time penalty to Alex, the Murphy, and also Nula, also 10 seconds. So that must be some sort of thing to do with the drive through Maywell. Huge instance. Anyway, the leader Toro now makes his way back, and once again the duo Toro and Ruben back behind the safety car. Now, I feel like we can't do the questions. Do put some questions in the chat if you'd like to. But we don't do the questions without the other commentators, really. That's the sad part. But if you were listening on yesterday, that was some good action from the drivers as well. Now, we could already tell that move was definitely not going to be on with that Sauber. He was, guaranteed, especially to smash into the barrier there. So not too sure what's going on from him. Now, Toro, still our race leader right here, lap 9 out of 26, and he is absolutely flying. He is our leader in the moment, I believe, actually. He's fighting with the safety car at this point now, Toro. Getting pretty bored with this race. Was looking for an overtake. Now, Ruben has just got to sit in behind. Now, let me have a look at the Season 11 Tier Saturday. That's the other bit. Tier Saturday, the standings currently are in the way of Ruben. Now, Ruben up for the top. 9 points behind is also Toro. So, Ruben just in second position there. He's happy where he is at the moment, but if he can go up any more positions, I'm sure he will be even happier as well. Now, let's see who else. Ruben, I haven't seen Ruben attack much, but I think he's just trying to get the same pace that he had also with Toro. Now, who's got the chat, please? On your favourite race on the F1 calendar. Your favourite race on the F1 calendar. Sort out for me. And so, yeah, any drivers into the pit lane is the question. I'm sure we won't see many drive through. Obviously, the only car that would have was the Sauber. Obviously, he's now gone. Sadly, we've lost Sauber. Now, are we expecting any more moves to happen throughout the course of this race? I'm not too sure. We've only got 14 drivers left on the grid, and we have had a car in the pit lane. Now we can't report down to Yoshi because he's not here. He was feeling pretty unwell, so I think he had a little break. Vastas there is also getting a new front wing in, so that's a shame for Vassos. He was racing in the Sauber's on yesterday. These were new cams, I haven't seen these for a while. As a quick stop there from Alex. But yeah, Vassos racing as the Sauber yesterday, having some absolutely horrendous races, from just that one race, and sadly went into the barrier a few times and made his way on the exit, the slip road, of turn 3. Now, yeah, no, it's good to have all you guys back into the chat. But do put your favourite calendar or race on the calendar. I think is the most important. But yeah, no, how's everyone's days been today? That's the most important. How have you all been? Been a nice and chilled Saturday, hasn't it? I mean, I've just come back from work, so it's a good timing really from this. But yeah, no, I'm sure you've experienced pretty much all three of us commentators. I don't know if Yoshi did start us off on the stream, but anyway, we are back. And this time it's me. So I think the drop counts. Oh, look at this. G-Man, the man we can rely on at Spa. Now, I do like Spa. Spa's a good track. Spa has got... I'm actually going there soon. Well, when I mean soon, I'm going there in July, I believe, to watch the GT, which I'm quite excited about because I'm doing a little road trip with my friend. We're going to go down there from the sunny UK to the sunny Belgium. It'll be a nice combo, but it'll be nice. Anyway, safety car in this lap, and Toro is the man to set us off once again. He's keeps trying to do that Max Verstappen start. He's pretty famous from it. We've got Michael in third. Michael Lab, that's a pretty good performance from him. And who else we got? We haven't got... Well, who are we losing is Boaty. That's the huge shock. Boaty, our driver who had a few problems in the Red Bull, the RB, sorry. No, sorry, he wasn't Red Bull. Of course he was. Had a few problems in that. Now, Toro weaving the hell out of that car. Jan, welcome along. How are we doing, buddy? I'm all good. How are you? That is... Well, I hope you're very well, and hope all of you listeners are also very, very well. Now, Ruben is going to try and set his hopes to look to overtake Toro when he can. That's very good to hear, Jan. Very, very happy to hear that you're doing fine. God, I don't know what even happened there. Anyway, Ruben and Toro. Ruben is still waiting for that move. He's done the exact same as the V1 Fusion or something like that. And there we go. Toro set also straight away. Toro is going to be pretty happy with that restart, but Ruben actually didn't have to put up with much of fun. That one 3 wide almost there into turn 1, and that is a dive bomb from G-Man there. G-Man is fighting also with seems to be Katana there. Katana is going to try and look for the inside line, but no, he backs out and still keeps that position there. Now the other driver is Hugh Squirm further back. That's the Murphy, also having a bit of problems. Side-by-side action between Nedzo. Oh god, Nedzo's in here. Nedzo and also it seems to be his teammate of Kari. Nedzo looking to move on Remus, but it wasn't there at all. So we've already got a prediction. Yeah, pretty predictions actually for the race. We're already lap 11, but we've still got plenty of time. Jan's already said he thinks Toro's going to win. Now that's pretty good from him. But Ruben, I think, may have just the stronger pace. We've seen action there actually with the McLaren and also the Williams in the Golf livery. That's a beautiful livery. That he's almost gone deep. He has gone deep. Now, has that given damage on front wing? I'm pretty sure it has. Maybe not. As we look up, Alex also trying to fight with seems to be Murphy there onto the back of him, sniffing the tail of him as well. Going to look for a dive bomb. Already looking. No, backs out with that one. That's interesting. Why he backed out? That's got a yellow flag in sector 2. That may just be a glitch possibly, as we still haven't completed a racing lap yet. But so far 14 drivers left on this grid and they're doing okay for now. Alex still skimming the barrier quite a bit there, so that's a shame. He had a bit of an impact, but he's still doing okay. Nedzo pretty comfortable in P7 there. Whether to see if he can overtake Uncle Remus. True, but here we go. The move for the lead and the change of the lead. Ruben goes one way. Toro for the inside line. He may not get that move done. DRS is enabled, but here he comes, and Ruben does get that move done. Nice and amazingly there. And Michael also trying to join in this fight as well, but can he manage to also try and make that move? A huge impact there on the wall. Goes from Katana there, and front wing damage 100%, and he has retired from session, and we have got once again another safety car. Now, has anyone been catching? Have you been watching the whole stream? Yeah, well, can you believe how many safety cars we've had? I think that's spicing up quite a bit. Now, let's see what also happens. Now, we've had some good racing action when it's been alive, but the Murphy, sadly, a driver who is gone now, and I'm pretty sure, well, we're now down to 13 drivers. Yeah, 13 drivers, which is definitely not good at all from these guys, but we've still got 13 at least, so that's something. Right, well, let me check something. Now, do put your favourite food. Let's do favourite food. Favourite food into the chat. I'd love to read them out. Now, where are we next? We are in Austria. Now, Austria, I don't know what's famous. Let's go. Well, Mexico is after. Now, Mexico. Actually, do you prefer? Are you all the viewers here? Are you mild? Do you enjoy mild food or like spicy? You know. That is true, Max fans already encouraged that. It is promotion time. Now, if you would like to be a racing driver here, or if you'd like to join us, well, ask, when I say ask, all the other commentators in the comments box, or if you'd like to be a steward or here for the fun, you can definitely come along, as we have got plenty of social media channels. We have got Discord, YouTube, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you call it, and TikTok as well. So do follow us alongside those, and you'll get all of our racing action and clips from the famous areas on that. Now, pit stops also done from Toro as well. He's been held up with a double stack, and that's been impeding quite a bit. What can he do with that as a response? But as I was saying, if you just want to be here for the giggles, just come along into our chat, and we have also got, for the safety cars, some questions for you guys. But now let's have a look at what the chat has been saying now. Who we got? We've got Maxon. Good to see you, Maxon. How are you doing, buddy? Fish and chips. Now that, you can never go wrong with the fish and chips. I have to admit, you can never go wrong with the fish and chips. I mean, I think I'm having a cheeky curry tonight, so I think a curry even is a famous one. G-Man, oh my god, I did not mean to send it now. He seems to be okay from that one, but I don't think he's got too much damage, G-Man. He's in B6 at the moment, so he's pretty happy. Jay Maudson there, we're very lucky. You are a legend. All of you guys in here are legends, and you're all in safe hands, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Lots of more racing action to come, hopefully, soon, maybe. Hopefully, as I was saying. Now, the safety car. Let's talk of the safety car. Now, do you think they should do a new livery? Do you think the green? I mean, I do love the green, but do you think the safety car should have like a special livery? You know, Max Fan doing just fine. Listen to the best commentator in the right. You are too kind. You are all too kind, and it's really good to have you guys back into the chat once again. Thank you all so much for taking your time out of your day just to have a little view in here as well. Super nice of you. You are all legends, and I hope you're all having an amazing afternoon as well. But the safety car livery now, could it change? You know. The green, it does stand out. We haven't seen it much really. The cars, I think, are good. Maybe we could have a Lamborghini. We did have a Lamborghini once, I'm pretty sure, in Formula 1. Maybe not. I feel like, you know, a little Lamborghini? Yeah, there we go. A new word and a new car. Lamborghini could do something as well. Well, safety car should be orange, according to Matsman. Yeah, I think it could do. You know, all the marshals are wearing orange. Why can't the safety car have orange? Nedzo, oh my god. Now that is embarrassing. A commentator on here has just got a 10-second time penalty. Now that, and please do put F Nedzo in the chat, please, because that is, and I'll make sure he reads it later, and I'll screenshot it as well. F Nedzo, just put that in the chat, please, as that is really embarrassing from Nedzo. I'm really disappointed as well. Michael has an outside chance. He could, Michael. He's got sheer pace now. Michael is currently in P4 at the moment. He is on fresh tyres as well. So Ruben in front of him, I don't know. Ruben's got some strong pace, but is it strong enough though? That is the other question. Vastas, our race leader at the moment, and we know Vastas has also got some good pace as well. Now, hopefully, we can see lots and lots of racing action rather than safety car action. And yeah, I do wonder what count we're on for the safety car. So this is from what I've come into. It's been a pretty interesting, pretty interesting way to come back. Now, Toro, whereabouts is Toro? Toro is currently in between P6. Now, P6 from him, good, but obviously he was held up in double step. We've got a slow car further back as well. Nola was, something went up there because all the cars were trying to go around him. I think he's okay now. We had a bit of an incident there on the wall, Nola. He just tapped the wall. The striker in front of him, though, has had also some sort of, I don't know, he's ghosted out. Anyway, I'm pretty sure a safety car will be in this lap. Hopefully will be in this lap. And we can get racing once again back under Racing Editions, obviously. Yeah, we go. Safety car is in this lap. Let's see what Vastas can do. He's a new driver to restart us, and let's see how he can do. What do you think? And do put your predictions. We have obviously had a few of you guys, but all 5 of you, I don't think all 5 of you have messaged, that's for sure. So do come along and follow this channel. If you'd like to hear my voice, if you'd like to hear all the other commentating voice, follow our channel, as we'd definitely like to see you guys once again here, and we'll put the notification bell on because we will also tell you guys when we are back racing. We'll be back next Friday in Austria and also Saturday in Austria. Now, those are going to be 2 very, very good races. The championship is crucial on Friday as it's really spanning out with Boaty and I'm sure Toro as well. So Vastas leads us once again. When's he going to get going? It's going to be any minute now, that's for sure. And it's... Oh, I thought the throttle went up. There we go. Now, he goes now on the 200 board there, and he goes straight along now. How will he do with the other drivers? And we've got a dive bomb as well. Sinner on Ruben, maybe? Not too sure, but getting forced out wide there also. G-Man also looking for moves as well, where he can. He does, he goes even further, and that's a Remus getting involved as well in incidents now. He's got to be careful where he is, but Vastas is pretty confident with him running up the road now. Sinner and Michael, I think, are both at it as well. No, I think they are, but they're in different livery for some reason. There we go, G-Man in front. He's defending off Michael. Michael going to send a dive bomb. Remember, he's on newer tyres. Forces his way through there and does that move perfectly. Now, switch back there from Toro. Toro goes around the outside of Sinner. Is it going to be enough? That's the other part. Pretty sure it will be, but just about as well. Now, let's see how they can do. As my PC is at threat from running low, but I'm just trying to find why on earth the charger isn't charging. Oh. The reason why it's not charging is because it's not plugged in to the activator. Anyway, contact nearly made there as well from, it seems to be Nola there. Almost, and he's taken out completely the Williams there. And now that is not going to be a happy Williams. That's for sure. Sorry if you didn't hear me then. But yeah, it's not going to be a happy Williams at all. And he got spun round. Now, my screen was slightly delayed, so it will come through in a minute as well. There we go. So, Cairo on board with. He's got Nedro in his sights. Now, will Nedro make an error? Well, will he? That's the other bit. Not too sure if he will. And I am slightly delayed at this point, but the racing actually still continues. There we go. Cairo still too far back from Nedro. And let's see what they can do with constructors. DRS is now enabled. Toro filling inside line, and G-Man. G-Man is going to try and cover that one way. And he's gone around, dive down the inside, and that move is completed there from Toro, it seems, and G-Man slowly drops another position to Katana there. Katana is also, but no, G-Man's not going to give this position up, and he's going to try and fight it with an awesome attack there. He's got DRS, remember, as well. Yellow flag on the stop in a straight, who we had. Maybe another retirement. Sinner is the other retirement. That is the other retirement. Vastas still into the lead of the race. He's pretty happy. Action there with also Katana there. And G-Man around the outside this time. Will he get that move done? He does. Well, he doesn't get that move done. And it seems like Katana's not going to give this position up without a fight. G-Man may go for a switchback this time, and he doesn't. No, just a bit of oversteer there, and that affects him too much. So he drops back further, which is a shame, and he may just have that opportunity to come again. Remus, we've had enough, and that's Vastas, that's our race leader, has also had enough, facing the complete and utterly wrong way. He's just got to wait for the other drivers. He knows the rules. He's got to wait for the others. And he does just about there, and through goes Nola. So P1 to P10, 9 positions drop from him. That is not a very happy Vastas, that's for sure. Now, also looking at the rest of the pack, who else have we got who's performing well? Well, Ruben up to the top of the tables once again, and he's going to be pretty happy with that. Remus set on his hopes to get a win, at least one win this season, either on Tier Friday, either on Tier Saturday. Just one of them may just be quite nice. 10 laps to go left in the Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen, and it's getting tense now. Here we go, and here we go. Well, let's see what he can do with the DRS opportunity. He's going to try and look. Remus using his battery as well. Remus has got he's got a faster lap. No, Michael's gone even quicker this time, and clipping the wall gets Ruben. Now that's slowed him up completely. Remus also, these two were an old title fight a long time ago. Now can they do it once again? Remus has got the DRS this opportunity. It's still not enough to send a lunge into turn 3. I don't think it will be enough, and Michael has just got to try and catch up where he can as well, but no DRS opportunity for him, as he is 1.2 seconds of a gap off from the other drivers. Now Remus is set to try and get try and set off to Ruben. Now will he get that move done? That's the other question. I don't think he will for this lap. He may have the opportunity down the back straight, and that's what we see the other drivers wait as well. But Remus is set to hopefully try and get that move done. No, tried to force Ruben into an error, but no, it's not enough from him, and he'll have to wait again. Through the castle chicane we go now. Remus, he got very close to that wall from that point, and I think Remus uses the wheel, so does Ruben as well. Ruben, we miss Ruben, but he's back for racing here, and he's pretty happy as well. Remus is set to try and overtake him where he can. The DRS opportunity just may come in his favour. Michael too far back at this point to at least send the launch over the turn. They go to turn 15, and that's pretty dangerous because he went over the rumble strip quite hard there. Back on the throttle he goes now, and Remus, he has got DRS opportunity. It's 0.5 of a gap there. Will he get that move done? I'm pretty sure he will. Left, right. Now, that's the last corner coming up now. The DRS opportunity is available in a minute. The ERS is being used. He's already drained it though. 20% he's at now, and he's already looking for a move this time. A change in the lead may just happen on lap 17. Round the outside he goes now, and there he goes. The move is secured. No, and Toro also gets past Michael. Now, where did we see that from happening? I didn't see that going, but there we go. Remus up in another position. He's happy with where his position is, and a huge oversteer. Threatening Remus out of turn 2 there, and that's impeded him because Ruben's going to try and go again as well. Now, I've had a bit of fun. We're back once again, and Remus is still leading us here on lap 18. Still managed to get through turn 4 pretty well. Now, Toro's another driver to see if Michael is going to try and fight back. Now, going on to the medium combat guys may just not be the right strategy as well. That's on the soft, but he obviously picked up damage earlier, so he's just going to try and play it to the end. And a bit of skimming there also from Remus. Now, Ruben hopefully going to set his hope on getting a win out here as well, as he did win last round. Now, Ruben is onto the back of Remus, putting immense pressure on. But that move may just have to come with the DRS, and we saw that yesterday as well with Toro and lots of other drivers as well. But Nedzo is still onto the back of G-Man. Now, G-Man seems to be great at defending. I know G-Man's watching this stream, or listening in as well whilst racing. But G-Man has just got to come across from Nedzo now. G-Man, just take him out at this point for Nedzo. He won't mind at all. I'm sure he won't mind whatsoever as well. Now, let's see what this move is going to be. Will there be a change of the lead from Ruben? That's the other part. On board with Nedra now. But yeah, if we have a look up at Ruben and to see how he is doing, going to get that move done. I'm pretty sure he will, going into turn 1 as well. I'm not too sure, and we've got close action because Nedra is onto the back of G-Man this time, and the DRS opportunity is coming in his favour. Ruben did get past Remus this time, but look, Nedra around the outside, coming into turn 1. Will it be enough actually? And it will. He does get that move done around the outside. Great job from Nedra there. Now, G-Man is going to try and fight back where he can. DRS opportunity is going to come in his favour as well. Now, I've got to say the extreme once again annoyingly, so I may not see the live footage at that point. Now, G-Man, Nedra's gone off the racing line, obviously trying to get off that slipstream, and he does it pretty well as well. Oh, there we go. Now I'm back. Now, as the Martin turns down the sound quality as well of all the other drivers, but now we're back racing once again, and G-Man still sets his hopes to try to overtake, but if we can have a look at Remus to see whether how close he is actually to Ruben as well. He is, I don't know, he's too far away. It's 0.9. It may come to a second, which may knock him out of the DRS opportunity. But can Remus have a good turn 15? And will Ruben have a bad turn 15? That's the other part. It seems pretty good from Remus at that point. Now, Toro, though, is right onto the back of him as well. Now, that's going to be interesting for what we can expect to see as well. But I don't think that move will get done. But maybe it could possibly get done by Toro. If we go on board with Toro, will Toro do the exact same? Possibly get that move done. We might do the Duro's opportunity. I don't know. He's still too far back from him. But he may have the opportunity because remember, Remus won't have Duro's as well. So, Duro's active for Toro. Will this move get done into turn 1? Still quite far back. Maybe looking for a lunge. 6 laps left to go over this Grand Prix. And no, we won't see that move get done. So, unfortunate move there. So, Toro may just have the opportunity to use the Duros once again, trying to force Remus into an error where he can. And a big slide there from Remus once again. Remus's tyres are hot. They are 7 lap old, but they shouldn't be, as they are exactly the same as Toro. Toro looking for moving to turn 3, sends a line, and it's a great move down the inside. And Remus doesn't fight this one. Now, Remus's hopes of getting a win may just certainly be being thrown out the window, basically. Now, Remus is going to try and catch up to Toro where he can, but I don't know if we can expect to see him get that move done, as Ruben seemed pretty comfortable running off ahead, and so did Toro. But they're all on the same lap tyres. Bassas gets past Cairo. Huge bit of oversteer actually there from Toro as well. Through the car chicane we go now, and still not looking in favour wise of Remus at this point. Now, can we confirm our winner? That's the other part. We don't have any other drivers to ask a question to, which is a shame, but we've got you, amazing fans, to ask questions to. Now, your predictions, everyone, on who will win this race. It's going to be pretty indecisive at this point, but it may just go the way of Ruben, as he's pretty confident. But Toro is on an absolute flyer. Remember in qualifying on Friday, if you were watching, he was staying 37th, I believe. So, still, his pace is strong, and Remus is certainly out of DRS opportunity. I think he will be. Yep, he is out of DRS opportunity, and that was the detection, the opening point. No, he has got DRS. Sorry, I missed that. So he did get the detection, and he will get closer, but he definitely won't get close enough even to being close to make a move. God, a little tongue twister there. As we come into turn 1 now, Remus is having a lot of oversteer, lots and lots of oversteer. Michael behind, 3.5 seconds of a gap from Michael. That's as long as Remus stays at the pace he is at the moment and doesn't get impeded. But he is really not liking those tyres. G-Man into the pit, mate. What's happened to G-Man? He's on 13 lap old hard tyres, and that is a killer around here. That's for sure. Nendo in P6 at the moment. He's on 10 lap old hard. So we know he's already in for a bit of a shocker. So far, we've had 9 retirements, which, yeah, that's interesting. 9 retirements from this race. Who can make it a lucky number 10? Now, Remus, and safety, he's got a caution by the back. That's an incident involving Neto, possibly. Is it involving Neto? It may be. Pretty slow through that area, but Kitano and Neto may have had an incident now. Has Neto got front wing damage as well? That's the other part to have a look at. Because he's going pretty slow out of those corners, actually. If we get another shot here. I don't think he does. He seems okay on the right-hand side. No, he's all good. So Nedzo's okay. As he is going to try and push his way up to the pack where he can as well. Now on board with Kitano, also hoping to set his hopes to try and overtake Bud. The question is, will Toro get that move done on Ruben? I'm pretty sure he will. 5 laps, left through of this Grand Prix, and yet we still don't know who is going to win this race as well. But let me all know. Yeah, you'll put your pictures on your race winner, and you're also your champion as well. That's the other bit to talk about. Now, it's a shame we don't have Yoshi, or we don't have Nedzo at all either. But we do have Nedzo, but he's currently crashing in P4. Well, actually, that's good going from Nedzo. Fair enough to him on 11 lap old tyres, and I'm pretty sure we could possibly see him pit. Not too sure. Now, those hard tyres, we seen some drivers in the 90s when they were on, it must be 20 lap old hard tyres. Toro was literally just cruising the car around, so he just saved it. But he was just outside of puncher territory. Now, we did have a few drivers had stayed daisy yesterday, have a puncher as well. And deep goes Katana. Sorry, I didn't mention as my stream's delayed. And he goes off at turn 3. And it seems to be that Michael's gone through and is going to be safe, as well as I'm sure he's just had another issue going into the wall there, turn 4. And it seems to be that Katana is, well, his car's in a bad place at the moment, which is a shame, really. But you never know. He may have a little comeback where he can. On board with Toro now. Now, will Toro manage to find his way through and overtake Ruben? It is 0.9 of a gap. He's brought it down so much with sheer pace here, and I think Toro just may be the stronger driver here, and if he does beat him, he may just bring himself to the top of the championship as well. I don't know, actually, 9 points is quite a difference, and I'm not sure, I can't remember what the point systems was, but at least he will be quite happy. DRS opportunity is active for him, and he's going to try and make his way to the top of the tables. And no, he doesn't. He's not close enough. 3 laps left to go this Grand Prix, and yet we still don't know who will be our race winner here. Over the curve he goes now, Toro. DRS opportunity coming in his favour again. Now, I don't know if he will make the move. No, he's still way too far back. 0.7, 0.8 of a gap around that area, so still way too far back as well. Now, let me have a look at the chat. Are there any... No, I don't think there was anything on there. Trying to get this stream back to caution sec 3, and we've had a retirement Katana there, sadly. Katana is done. Where does he retire? In the pit lane. So Katana is done, and that we have made officially, ladies and gentlemen, 10 retirements from this Grand Prix. And so far, Nola has got past Striker, the driver there, also yet to get past as well, as he's going to come up to the line now. But, apologies there, as I'm knackered. Michael and Nedzo, also a battle you'd like to see. Michael is on soft compound tyres. He is definitely going to get past Nedzo, and if he doesn't, Nedzo's got some impressive skill with 12-lap-old hard tyres. Now, Michael must have pitted early, because I don't remember. They're only 1 lap old, and he was up at the top, wasn't he, Michael? So, I think he's quite alright, and I'm pretty sure he'll move himself up to P4. So that's a shame for Nedzo. But yeah, now, what is so special about VDRL? VDRL, there's everything special in VDRL. The action, the drivers, and the community. I think that sums it up in 3 words, really, with that. That's what's so special about that. What do you think about Audi and Cadillac do? Oh, now I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Audi and Cadillac can do. And Cadillac has got a nice sounding engine. Audi, they went strong. They were strong in Barcelona. Now Cadillac are going to Barcelona soon. But Audi, I'm looking forward to their livery. That's what we talked about yesterday, actually, is their livery. Now, sorry, as we were talking about that, Michael goes for a switch back on Nedzo. Nedzo goes, still doing the racing line, but no. Through goes Michael still, and it will go in his favour. Now, Toro and Ruben still yet to make a move, and they're 0.4 of a second of each other there as well, but that move isn't done there. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see what Audi and Cadillac, what they can turn out to be, will be the most interesting bit as well. What do you think, guys? That's a question for you guys. How do you think they're going to do this season with Cadillac with Valtteri Bottas and also Sergio Perez, who I'm very excited to see back on the grid again, and then Audi with obviously the Sauber legends Gabriel Bortoleto and also Nico Hülkenberg. Now, hopefully we can see them have good battles. A little battle of the ages. We've seen films before, Lancia versus is it Lancia versus Audi, wasn't it? We've had enough, and that seems to be Cairo. No, yeah, Cairo is off sadly, and he went off at turn 3. Now that is a devilish corner at turn 3, but he's been affected there. Now let's have a look at Ruben and Toro. Will they see themselves through, possibly, for the lead? Will we have a change in lead? He's got the DRS. He's not using his DRS at all, though. He's harvesting it down the back straight. He's not close enough, and he still backs out quite early, and actually misses the apex there as well. Max Fan has said, I hope both Audi have a very good. Yeah. So as I was saying before, we had another time. No, we haven't. Just a yellow flag somewhere, and that is Nola. Sadly, so Nola's had an impact. But yeah. We've seen Lancia versus Audi, and we've seen all of those ones, but when is it time for Audi versus Cadillac. Audi versus Cadillac. That's like a little fight, you know, that'll go down in history. That's a fight that will go down in history, definitely. Like kind of Red Bull and Aston Martin, but we've not really seen those two fight. It's always been McLaren and Aston Martin, but McLaren have always been dominant. So yeah, Cadillac. I think great film name would be Cadillac versus Audi. And a battle in the ages as well to go through. So hopefully we'll see those do that as well. Jay Monson, what do you think about that as well? But we are lapped 25 out of 26, and it seems to be in the favour of Ruben, but Toro's slowly hunting that position down. Hovering on gear 7 there, does not want to shift up at all. Now, going down the hill, will we see? He is definitely close enough, 0.3 of a second there. Let's hope he has a good turn 16. He has a good turn 16, so he will definitely be on the course of making the move. Now, that may be strategical. What was the word for that? Anyway, Toro is going to try and set his hopes to overtake Ruben this time down the back street. He's used it. Oh, look how low the battery is. It's literally 0. Trying to catch up with Ruben. Diro's opportunities come in his favour, and he's got 0 battery left. He is not going to get the move, and he does know. Tries to force Ruben into an area. Gives him a bit of a nudge, saying, hello, I'm here, and I'm getting that move done on you, no matter what, even if you're my teammates. Now, still trying to get that move done where he can, skimming the barriers as well. Diro's opportunity comes in his favour again. Now, will he get that move done? Into turn 3. He's still too far back, and I don't think he will get it done. No, maybe Ruben has just done it. What percentage of the ERS is Ruben on? That's the other part. He's on, we can have a look up. He's on 35. So look, he's already prepared this, and he's just got to try and recover it as well. He recovered quite a bit through the other bits, but Toro already dropping back now more and more. It's 0.6, 0.7 of a gap, and I think it may have just gone in the way of Ruben. I may have just done a commentator's curse. But slow through just before the castle section now as we head into the castle section for the last time today, and Toro is sadly, well, he may get that move. We saw a move actually yesterday, and who was it? It was one of the Mercedes getting past, and it was one of the best moves we've seen for a last lap drive, and I think it was the case of a P4 finish, maybe P3. Anyway, Toro completely missing the apex there out turn 15. Not too sure what happened, why he's done that, but he hasn't got any penalties from it, and he's penalty free from this race. So Toro and Ruben both going to try and battle it out, but Ruben may have just done it this time because he's going to come around the last couple of corners. Will we see that move getting done? He has got a better exit this time, Toro, but he's out of battery. No, that is game over. But Ruben has done so well in this race. He's held off drivers, but he's now going to come up to the top of the tables and keep the lead. Ruben wins out here in Baku. I was about to say Abu Dhabi. In Baku, and for the second time he wins this season. Now Ruben is back, ladies and gentlemen, and so is Toro. A 1-2 finish from Red Bull. That's a good finish. Remus OP3. What happened to that? He's into the pits. Remus is into the pits. 10-second penalty. It's not going to affect him because Michael's 11 seconds as well. And so good performance from you, buddy. But yeah, basically Remus for a drive-through penalty. And Michael as well. He comes across the line. Ned's P5. Now the other drivers wait to see. G-Man, good performance from him. P6. P7 Cairo, who is still miles away from the pit lane. Nola as well. They're only coming through the castle section. Cairo's only got a couple of corners left to go, but great job there from Ruben. He'll be very, very happy with his performance in that. Nola as well, a good performance from Nola. Vastas gets past Nola actually. Now if we go and have a look at that one, Martin, because that seems like a battle between those two. No, Vastas just had the stronger pace. Look, he's on one lap new soft compound tyre. He's already pulled away. Nola and also Striker also trying to look. But Cairo's going to come up to the line now, and he's going to cross the line there in P7. Vastas, another driver who's yet to cross the line. And so is Striker. Sorry, that Michael's already left the session. He's done for the day. You don't go anywhere, everyone. Don't go anywhere, because we have got the interviews coming up as well. But Nola comes up to line, and he is going to finish in P9 as well. But Striker, I can hear in his engine. Further back, will Striker get that move done? No, he won't. And Nola, and that was close. That was really close towards the end. Now, that was a good race. Interesting, with 10 retirements. But so Ruben is our race winner out here, and he will be very, very pleased with that performance from him. Thank you all. If you are going to leave us now, don't know why you would, but if you are you are all been legends for putting into the chats. Apologise for our commentators abandoning you guys. How could they do that? But we apologise for that. And you guys are back, and you've been the true fans out here. So thank you all so much for your time and commitment to listen to this. And we'll be back. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, 6 o'clock UK time, 7 o'clock Eastern Europe time in Austria for Tier Friday. And that's going to be interesting. And let's see what they can do. But it is a race win, a pretty good race win as well from Ruben. Toro in P2, rounding out the Red Bulls. P3, Remus, great performance from Remus. 4th, Michael. 5th, Nedzo. 6th, G-Man. 7th, Kairos. 8th, Vastas. 9th, Nola. 10th, Striker. 11th, Katana. 12th, Sinner. 13th, Alex. 14th, the Murphy. 15th, also goes away of Free Miss Palmer. 16th, ERT. 17th, Boaty. 18th, Master. 19th, Mick. And 20, Ikaparo. I don't pronounce that right. In B20, rounding out the grid. And that was a great race. Bait. Oh, God, I can't even talk at this one. I'm tired, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired. But yeah, time for the interviews. And if you'd like to hit the drivers, if you don't, you are free to leave. We don't keep you here if you don't want to. But thank you all so much if you do leave us, for you guys. And you have been the true legends of sticking with us for this race on Tuesday afternoon. We'd love to see you also race. If you do have the F1 game, we'd love to see you racing here as well. Now, let's head down to the interviews. So, not a bad race, I don't think, and hopefully we may see a Uncle Remus appear in here as well. Oh God, Nedzo's here. Is Remus here? Will Remus make his appearance? G-Man's in here as well. Remus, I'm going to wait to get confirmation if he will join. Oh, Remus won't join. That's a shame. Now, let's go to second position. Toro, that was a pretty good performance from you. I mean, you were close to Ruben at the end, but I saw the battery was completely gone.
I mean, to be honest, it wasn't a good race from me. I mean, I've got a front wing damage at like lap 20, so yeah, I couldn't do anything more. Also, Ruben was a bit slowing down to me being the DRS, so yeah, in my opinion, that was a bit really shit race from my side, but yeah, it is what it is.
Well, yesterday I think helped a bit more as well. Obviously today it's still P2 and it still cost you, well, it's got you some good points to win the championship. But qualifying, how did it go today?
I mean, it was pretty good. Of course, I think like Botti or Ruben could get a pole. I mean, Botti crashed into the castle section, and because of that, I lost like 2 tenths because I wasn't sure if he's like ghosted or not. So, yeah, uh, it is what it is, I guess. Still pole position, so I'm happy.
It is what it is. And for the first time, I'll ask Neto, any questions from you?
No, I was racing. I haven't seen what happened at the front.
Okay, well, that's sad. That's disappointing, I'm afraid. I mean, we'll get to you in a bit, Neto, actually. But Ruben, you're back at the top step of the podium once again. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel a bit happy for the smallest practice I had, only 15 minutes. Meanwhile, I have to search for the setup, get used to it, and then practice himself less than 15 minutes, and then getting to fight up to the pole position and getting the win. It's really fun for me, and I'm really happy.
Well, even I mean, the championship points definitely already come in your favour. Looking very, very strong for you at the moment, but you've got a chasing Toro. Is he going to be a huge problem, do you think, for this season, or are you two working it out?
Yeah, I mean, for the constructor championship, we are looking forward. We are trying to get always the most of the points we can to get the constructor championship, and then with driver championship, it depends. I see it as him as the clear winning guy of the championship because he has a lot of time to practice. I cannot practice at all, and he's the clearly favorite for me to win the championship. But if I can fight it with him, it will be glorious.
Well, Ruben's excuse is already ready. If anything was to go on for the next round, I think. So he's got those all sorted. Nedzo, 10-second time penalty for you in the pit lane. I'm utterly disappointed.
Well, basically, what it was it was on the safety car restart. I knew I was coming into the pits anyway. Well, not on the safety car restart. Sorry, on the last safety car. I knew I was coming to the pits anyway, and I thought, because obviously when you're in the pit lane, you don't get a delta under safety car. So I thought I'd just kind of cut into the pit lane and just not get a delta. I knew I was going to fall to the back anyway, so I didn't care. But yeah, I ended up falling to the back anyway because basically I wanted to start on the mediums. But someone, I don't know who it was, someone decided to just ready up on the start. So I had to start on the hards. And throughout the entire first part of the race, I didn't go onto the mediums. So I came into the pits, did one lap on the mediums, changed straight back onto the hards because they're just horrible tyres to use.
Oh. Well, that's disappointing anyway from Nedzo.
I could have finished easily top four if I'd have started on the mediums and I'd have used them earlier on. I wouldn't have need to make that second pit stop, and I could have easily finished. I think I might have been. I was just as fast as Rumus. I just think my strategy didn't play out as well.
Well, still, good performance from you. And we are pretty much I think that sums it all up. So thank you all so much for watching, and with all the changing commentators as well. But we will see you next Friday, of course, in Austria. And that will be very exciting to see what will happen there for the championship. And also for Saturday as well, same time as now. So thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you very, very soon.